So something new from Action Force Valaverse, we have the Desert Gear Pack with the Desert Warfare Republic Guard. So let's build this figure. Let's do a 360 view of the base action figure. It also comes with a Action Force stand of the same color, Desert Camo. So the figure comes with another bag containing an extra head unit, a MP5 weapon, and several handsets. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the action figure. So details and articulation points. So for the head, ample left and right movement, a little bit of character for side tilts. Looking up, so we have that hinge and the ball. Looking down, so for the body, we have 2 points of articulation on the diaphragm and on the waistline. Both of those are ball points. So just a quick demonstration. And for the arms, those are butterfly joints. So offers sideways movement, full rotation, a cut on the bicep for rotation of the bicep. And for the elbows, we have 2 points of articulation. For bends, and for the hands, depends on the handset that you're going to put on this action figure. So for this weapon holding hands, the hinge is going to be on the side, not on the palm. Okay, so we have drop leg function for the hips, a cut on the thigh for rotation of the thigh, 2 points of articulation or bend for the knee, rotation on the boot, and a hinge and rocker for the foot. So this is the details on the treads of the boot. Details on the base figure. Details on the back of the base figure. Side. And the alternate head unit. Okay, so this is just basically the Delta Gear set in Desert Camo pattern. So it's going to be a combination of 3 colors. So khaki, brown, and black. Okay, so body armor. This is the details of the body armor. Knife, magazine pouches, push to talk, radio. You still have to attach the antenna, just like any of the variations of the Delta Gear pack or set. Helmet, bump helmet with the night vision goggles, and 2 sets of hearing device protection or communication. The belt, holster, knife, tools, multi-tool, flashlight, magazines. Now this includes a day pack or a 5-hour day pack. Rifle, just in different color combination. Pistol, 2-tone, but this time it's black and tan or FDE for the frame. Scarf and medical kit, thigh mounted. So this is my preferred mode of assembly for Action Force Valaverse action figures. So I have to take the figure apart 2 ways with the use of a hair dryer. So high heat on the center torso just below the diaphragm and separate the body from the lower unit. That way you could easily put on the vest, but first of course you have to take out the head so you could insert the vest easily. Now with regards to fitting those pegs to those holes, with the help of once again the hair dryer, just push this flap or side flap of the vest aside and heat up that portion, the pegging system, about 5 or 10 seconds, and it's easier to pinch this way. And as you could see, the plastic has now cooled off and those pegs are securely or put nicely in, so it's not going anywhere and it's going to look really nice and clean. So no need to really struggle with that. You have to really take this figure apart. Okay, with regards to changing handsets, once again you have to apply high heat on this portion of the forearm to take out the handsets. Reassembly, just allow some heat on this portion and pop it back in. Okay, if you wish to mount the medical kit onto the back of the pistol belt on this portion, actually this is a free space where this could nicely fit on, or you could mount it on the back of the vest if you're not going to take this vest off this action figure. But since I want to free up a little bit of space on this section, you could just easily pry it off with your fingers this way, and there you go. So it could easily now just take that pistol belt with an X-Acto knife, just shave off this knife and mount the med kit this way. With the use of an X-Acto knife, we cut off the handles of the medical kit and we're just going to paint that side. Nothing really fancy. Anyway, this portion of the medical kit is not exposed, so we'll just cover or touch that up with a little bit of Sharpie and that's good to go. So even this portion. And as for the cut on the mounting side, so just make a little bit of cut this way and we're going to mount the medical kit, the bag, on top of the knife. So I cleared just a little bit of portion of the knife, so this is going to be where I'm going to place glue, and this is going to that area is going to contact this portion. So I made it a little bit rough so it's going to adhere nicely that way. Okay, so this is how it's going to look right now. So to complete that pistol belt, let's see if it's going to be a nice fit and there's enough clearance for the pistol grip of the sidearm. So yes, just enough, just right. And when you move the upper portion or the top portion of the action figure this way, so that's not going to interfere with articulation points. Plus you don't have anything on the thigh, so it's going to be a really nice and clean looking action figure. So assembly complete. This is how the figure looks with all of the accessories that came with the gear set. So let's do a 360 view of the build. But I'm just not a fan of having everything on the action figures, especially the inclusion of the scarf and the inclusion of the 5-hour day bag. So the bag goes to another action figure, the scarf goes off the action figure because it interferes with the playability factor of the action figure, especially when you move the head around. That scarf is going to somehow move around too, and it displaces the head protection or the helmet. So just way too much gear makes the action figure look too busy. So KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So we're going to take out those two items to make the figure more streamlined. This is how the figure looks without the day bag. So let's do a 360 view of the figure. And this time we're going to take off that scarf or balaclava. Anyway, he already has a head cover on. So this is a much simpler look without the day bag and the additional scarf. So articulation points are free to move according, especially on the head area, and the figure looks sleeker and more tactical. So your preferred look with the additional accessories or just the basic, well, depends on the one who collects the action figures. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.